Imagine that you wake up one morning and you find your trade have hit your take profit, and the broker tells you that the price didn't reach that particular point. Or you go to withdraw the amount that you have has made into your trading account, and then no one comes. Now, just listen careful. The broker is that person that will lead you to success in forex trading, or is the one that will let you down in forex trading. So pay much attention and let us guys now dissect this, because many people are just being let down by their brokers. And within this video, guys, I'm just going to show the factors that you need to follow for you while choosing the best forex broker to use in your daily lives. The first and the foremost thing that we need to look while choosing the best forex broker to use for in 2026 in your trading, look for the regulations and the licenses. The best broker out there are just regulated and they have licenses from multiple regulatory bodies. There are regulatory bodies from UK, United Kingdom, regulatory bodies from Seychelles, from Cyprus, from South Africa. So you needed to do your due diligence, and the personal I want to recommend you the broker to use, but you need to do your due diligence. Look at the brokers, look for the licenses and the regulatory bodies which are have been guys licensed with, and look for those, look for brokers with multiple licenses and the regulatory bodies, guys. The second and the most important factor is the spreads and the commissions. Spreads and the commissions are the hidden costs that are just imposed to every single trader every time they enter the market. And when they press either a buy or a sell, there is a hidden cost that newbies don't consider at all. They pay much attention to the strategies, that they pay much attention to the risk management and other kind of stuff, but they don't look for the spreads and the commissions, because every single time you press an order, either buy or a sell, your broker charges a commission, and this commissions leads to that trades to be executed at the worst price. Sometimes the TP is missed, and sometimes you get much drawdown, and even it gonna ready to the stop loss to be hit earlier before the time you predefined the area. The third point in our list is execution speed and the slippage. Many brokers that are not good for you, they have the highest, they have the lowest execution speed. Once you place it as a buy or a sell, your order will be filled, let alone even after 5 or to 6 or even 10 pips. Those brokers are red flag for you, because they are not helping you. They are just only doing the things for their own advantages. If you want to grow successfully in 2026 in trading, then make sure you choose the broker that have a good execution speed, the brokers that instantly send your orders to the market after you press the buy or a sell button. And if you want to understand that maybe this broker had the highest spreads or biggest slippage, then you need to test in the real market condition, and you need to use a demo account. Try it guys on a demo account, or you can just try with a smaller capital and then see. Try to trade on during high impact news, try during high volatilities, trade on New York session and the open of London session, and they see if the position will be as filled within time, or if gonna be filled after several pips the market have guys moved. And if you find that, then you'll understand that broker is led the flag for you. But if the order get filled guys within 1 to 2 or within pipe it not by pips, then that broker is the best sort for you. The fourth point is the deposits and the withdrawal methods. For the case of deposit and the withdrawals, we just look at the three things. The first one is how long do they process the withdrawals? Maybe if I request now my withdrawal after making some profits from my account, how long will they process my profits? Will they process within 24 hours, or will they process within 7 days, or will they instantly process them within 30, 30 minutes and then they will credit my profits? Look for that broker that they withdraw process within a short period of time, and the broker that it process your withdrawals for too long is the leg flag for you. The second thing on the deposit and withdrawal methods, you needed to look for, do they allow the lock payment methods? Because for East African traders, particularly from Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda, they should look for them convenient ways of payment methods like mobile money. For a certain broker, that is, they look for your broker. If the broker allows mobile money, then that is good, because the convenient way, method for you to make money, to process your, to make a deposit and withdrawals for East African traders is the mobile money. Use it Tigo Pesa, M-Pesa, Airtel Money, Celcom, and so on those, and there's so many other types of mobile money that are guys available in East Africa. And also there is one thing that you should look at. Are there hidden costs for doing the deposit, or are there hidden costs for withdrawing my profits? You needed to look for those things severely before you start putting little money to that particular broker. Look for other things, then look even at this one here. And also, if you look for those three things for the case of deposit and withdraw, then if they tick each every single point, then is where you realize that that broker is good for you. If you have watched the far to this level and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel and leave the thumbs up to this particular video, so as every time I drop a new video to my channel, you get notified about the YouTube and you won't miss on these hot topics, guys. So let's go now. And another point in our list is, which is the five factor for you to consider while looking the best forex broker for you in 2026 to trade with, is the trading platforms and the stability. There are only two trading platforms that I recommend you to look for while you're choosing the best forex broker. In these tools or these platforms are the MetaTrader 4 and the MetaTrader 5. The MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 are good versions for every trader, for every broker, and the best broker out there, they must have this particular platforms. You needed to choose a broker that have either a MetaTrader 4 or a MetaTrader 5, but in my recommendation, look for the MetaTrader 5, because the MetaTrader 5 has advanced features and it is good and nice to use. You can just check it here. As you can see, it is have good comparing to the MetaTrader 4 here. Leverage and the margin is another factor that you should look for while looking the best forex broker to trade with in 2026, because the broker that offers the largest or the maximum leverage, let's say one ratio, $1,000, 1,000. Once you get the broker that offers the leverage of one ratio, 1,000, then that broker gonna wipe you the account if you don't use well that leverage. And if you need to be well in forex, choose a broker that offers least leverage, at least one ratio 500, not more than 1,500. Because if you choose a broker, or if you choose that the leverage of more than 1 to 500, your account gonna be wiped gonna be wiped very easy. But many traders overlook at this. They only look for the profits and they don't look for the case of consequences, negative consequences. Because leverage is a two-edged sword, because it gonna amplifies the losses at the same time it amplifies your wins. But many traders who come to forex trading, they only looking at the positive impact of leverage. They don't look for the negative impact of leverage. So for you, because I understand right now the brokers, most brokers offers more than 1 to 1,000 leverage. So once you choose that particular broker, you need to go and turn at your setting and at your account profile, turn that, changes that 1 to 1,000, at least 1 to 500 leverage, and that is gonna work best for you, and you will avoid wiping up and blowing up your accounts. The seventh factor is the broker type. There are two types of brokers. There is a market maker and there is a non-market maker, or the leading maker, the leading forex broker or the non-leading forex broker. The market maker broker will manipulate your price, it will manipulate your order, and they will take advantage of opposite of your trade. If you have bought themselves, they will sell. If you have sold, they will buy. And for them to make money, when you lose is where they'll make money. So these brokers prefer the most to have those guys who constantly keep losing in their trades. Once they lose, themselves is where they get the money. Maybe take an example: you have bought and you have let's say $100. Once the price goes against you, then the broker earns $100, and if it goes in your favor, they earn nothing. Those guys tend to manipulate the price. If they come across with those types of traders who are consistently profitable, they will manipulate the price so that that particular trader lose. And if they lose, themselves is where they get money. And there are those kind of brokers that take your orders instantly after you place the order directly to the market maker, to the liquidity provider. And once they send your orders to the liquidity provider, is where the orders get executed. Another factor in your risk, which is a very, very important factor, is the reputation and the little reviews. Look for the reviews of the certain broker in a trusty pilot. Look for the reviews on other kind of websites, and look for payout proofs, because these things are the ones that will validate that this broker is a good to go with, this broker is not good to go with, because there are some also the reviews from different forums, so you can just look those reviews is all that are fake and Leo or genuine reviews. So you need to be very, very cautious while looking for the reviews in Trustpilot. Even though the Trustpilot is guys doing their best to make sure they only retain the genuine reviews. So make sure guys you look for the reviews of certain broker that you just want to trade with. Particularly, I just recommend go to Trustpilot, look for the reviews, and if the reviews are good of a good sample size, then that broker is good for you to go with. Now the question comes: why should you pay much attention? Why should you pay much attention to brokers while choosing them? Why should you pay much attention while choosing the best broker to trade with in 2026? Here is the hacks, and here are the points that you need to look at, because the broker is a gateway for you to success in trading, and the broker is a trading partner, is your trading partner. So once you choose long broker, then you will fight two things: you will fight your broker and you will fight with the market. But if you choose the best broker out there, then you will only end up fighting with the market. The broker will facilitate you to becoming a successful forex trader, because you're gonna have the best strategy over there, the strategy that it performs well during volatility, during low volatility, during a recession, and during boom market. And also you're gonna have the strong psychology and the best best risk management out there. But if your broker is not good, or the scammer, or is a fraudulent, or is a lady flag, then it is difficult for you to grow in forex trading. And this is 2026, and if you're serious to start making money, the first and the foremost important thing that you need to do, you needed to choose a broker using the factors I have discussed with you. And if you choose a particular broker, don't go, don't rush quickly and deposit the money. The thing that you need to do, you needed to open a demo account with a particular broker, trade it slowly, test it with the real market conditions, trade during volatility, during high impact news, trade during London sessions and during the New York sessions, and compare the spreads and the slippages of different forex brokers. Then write down anything that guys you see. If for the case of a slippage, the case of commissions, and for the case of payouts. But for the case of payout, you need to deposit a smaller amount of money, at least 10, 20, or $50, or even 100 if you can afford it to. If you deposit that amount of money, trade this consistently, follow your plans, and make sure if you make a profit, request a payout. then look at the payout. Are they processed within a short time? Are there any hidden fees? You'll you needed to look for almost everything what I have guys mentioned for you. And if you see that broker sweat to you, then it's where you'll deposit a large amount of money and then you kept going on. Up to this level, if you have guys found this video valuable, make sure guys you don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, because by doing so the YouTube algorithm will favor this video and it will keep pushing it guys to so many traders guys like you. Make sure you don't forget it to smash that like button and the subscribe button. For now guys, I'm done.